Oh shit. What the fuck? This looks like a role for Jamie Foxx.
Marvel movies.
It wants to be scary.
So much less football.
You just wanted to shoot Hitler in the face. Just way less football.
You can say whatever you want.
You gotta sacrifice yourself. You gotta do some weird, crazy ball ceremonies. Oh shit, okay, alright. We just watched this movie. Him?
Just watched Him 2025, directed by Justin Tipping, starring Marlon Wayans. His performance was a little exaggerated, but it was pretty good. Tyreek Withers.
He was good.
But the man, but still naive about it.
Even though he's a super athlete.
He's mortal. There's noteworthy peoples to mention.
Julia Fox. I'm like, she's just trying to be Kim Kardashian. Tim from Tim and Eric. He was okay. He's okay. Would you consider it a sports movie?
You're asking a tough question off the bat. What was it? I actually did think it was a little gross and it was a little disturbing. It had like a little medical horror element to it.
Yeah.
It made me uncomfortable. And even though I didn't like it, I liked a lot of things were
cliche.
Aesthetically, things like we've seen before. It had reminded me in the beginning, Nosferatu.
You can't separate that.
It didn't have that identity. It also lacked a little originality.
Let's set up the story. What's the plot?
GOAT quarterback. He's going to play one more season. He's coming off an injury.
Tom Brady, yeah.
But he's black. Shout out to the Wayans bros. He's looking for a replacement quarterback that he can train and that he can teach the winning ways. There's a hometown kid, a standout football player. He's the guy that gets chosen. Before his debut, Marlon Wayans, the GOAT, is going to run him through
2-week boot camp at my fucking dungeon in the middle of the desert. Kind of has the same overlay as Nosferatu, right. Dracula.
He's approaching what would be Count Orlok's castle in this film. It's Marlon Wayans' athletic compound.
A lot of the things were by the numbers. It started with the fans, where they were just like, we want to have crazy people.
And the rabid fans encircle the car. And
like zombie psycho. He walks up to the front doors. Nobody answers, but then the doors creep up and then he starts exploring.
It just feels like Star Wars.
It looks like it was made on Tatooine. It literally looks like they might have shot some of the scenes from Dune there. Not intimidating. It feels kind of like Arizona, New Mexico vibes.
It became very apparent that I was just going to have to give this film a lot of leash. I'm going to believe this. I'm just going to accept it. Let it entertain me and see what happens.
And I was okay with the Dracula story, with the overlay of athletics, glam life, the high life. I was okay with that. The same thing you said. I'll give it a leash. Another thing that was kind of weird is
the doctor just runs up on him and
jabs him.
Jabs him.
You know? I think the ice bath scenes, the scenes where the doctor was just poking him and not talking, were kind of the most tense. Like the count is right there watching the woman bathe or the fucking guy, and it's a little what is that? Homoerotic. Is this movie homoerotic? There's a scene where they're weighing out and measuring the soon-to-be superstar. Because the whole time Marlon Wayans, he's always looking at his cock, licking his lip. I never really played football past puberty.
Whole lot of ass grabbing. The super gayest scene was when Marlon Wayans was deep-throating the Glock for no reason.
Oh, that was fucking... See, that's another thing. Why? Yeah, that shit got kind of gay.
You know what I mean? I actually hated that ice bath scene.
Oh, for real.
Tyreek Withers, he's chilling in the ice bath, having a conversation. He was just in there like it was a hot tub.
It had to be fake ice.
But that one put back to reality. It was ambitious in the story that it wanted to tell. They wanted to connect it to
everything. Is it part of his head trauma? Is he having daylight hallucinations? It didn't choose a lane to really stay in.
A party scene just turned into... What is this, a musical or what?
It was a lot of flash for no reason. Is it football guy porn? They were trying to kind of like freak me out and do these weird psychological things, but then I feel like I'm in a Nike commercial. Here's a good example. It's talking about how hard football is, not just for the players and on the body, but for the people like the doctor who have to follow these athletes around, and the guy's like, I have a family I never see.
Oh, that yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit, like it's kind of making the whole movie a little darker. Like,
but then he said, oh, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, and it's like you're gonna do a dick
backtrack on that?
A dick joke just to give there less stakes. Like, now this guy's an asshole. Now I don't care about him. That story was like some of the better acting, and it made the whole movie more impactful. And just like this movie, it would do something like that, and it's kind of like the stakes are up, And then it goes, nah, it's just a joke. He was the only white guy in the room. The visuals are always good. They're always good. Oh, you know what stood out to me? He would take drugs sometimes and it would go into like a Mortal Kombat 3D X-ray.
Yeah.
Was a cool way to show violence and gore. It just takes kind of a weird turn. And then it just kind of throws up on you a little bit. He has to kill Tom Brady to take Tom Brady's job. The whole team it has to know.
Everybody's always been in on it all along. From the beginning. Your dad, from the beginning. They did try to incorporate some terror on the field. They have like a hostage and he's getting bludgeoned like over and over again.
Yeah.
But that was sprinkled into the montage where it just felt like it made everything longer.
Because after a certain point, it was a montage of this fool getting hit. You're already doing this crazy ass, all this crazy shit. What's one body?
This movie did some good things. This movie did some other things. I got that feeling where I was like, I kind of want to watch the rest of this movie. But it kept me coming back to the next scene.
I'm supposed to fucking believe that he turned into fucking Mortal Kombat. I'm a fucking athlete. I could fucking just kill you. And you're gonna do the vampire thing. You can't at the last moments show that he's actually not that powerful.
And then still, they walk out to that pseudo occult ceremony.
That's what I'm talking about. This is fucking ridiculous. Like,
Yeah. Are you trying to say something deeper, or are you just trying to use scary imagery?
it didn't have much. It was just a creepy looking scene. I could edit this movie and make it better. One thing that I liked is when he goes to the hotel and that scene, I'm like, okay, you're trying to be like Rosemary's Baby right here. What shelf does it belong on? It's kind of a sports movie because they turn that on every once in a while.
Horror at sometimes,
Kind of gave me Us vibes.
but it didn't really make any sense.
Too many things. Should have chose a lane.
With this film trying to connect elites to the occult, to sports.
Maybe he's just letting us know the formula, and it's so sugar coated that we just.
It's funny. Let's get into a rating.
You know, I think with time, this movie will actually become better. Maybe cult classic status. Because right now, to me, it's 2.
I would say that I enjoyed this film worthy of 2 stars as well. It was alright.
Worth watching. You're not going to learn anything or it's not going to change your life.
It was kind of fun to watch.
It's like candy.
I said this about To Live and Die in LA. It's like guilt-free junk food. This was like
A little guilt.
the junk food that makes you fat.
It had so many good ideas. It wouldn't fit well on any of the shelves that it wants to be representing.
I don't really recall the OST too much. I think they just use a lot of popular music type of.
I think
Type of
so,
thing?
yeah. NBA 2K
Right.
soundtrack, which is not scary. So when I would hear like modern beats, I'm like, oh, we're out of the castle. We're not in danger anymore.
Yeah.
And it's not to say don't use modern music. If you do things more like, I don't know if this is a bad fit, but like The Weeknd or like Corbin.
There was a lot of video game. You ever played the story or career mode in NBA 2K? As you progress cutscenes where you're doing like dialogue, it felt like that.
That's because I think the football aspect was undercooked. When Marlon Wayans is talking about where football came from, that's a good creepy bad guy speech to give, let you know shit's crazy and football is involved. And then every other time they were talking about football, it would be, yeah, I'm going to the league. I can't wait till I get there. And then the brother calls, are you in the league? Are you getting money yet? Like you said, NBA 2K. Those Mortal Kombat elements where they go X-ray, and those made it scarier, more visceral. And then this one took you out of the tone. The 2K references.
Basic story. It's
Dracula, like he has to go to his castle for 2 weeks. The best quarterback ever. What is he going to have you do?
now we're talking about adrenochrome and
And it's like,
the blood that the elites consume.
I was already on board. You're telling me too much.
You're telling me to.
Subtlety does not exist in this. For God's sakes. I wouldn't know who to recommend this movie to. This is quality brain rot.
This is decent brain rot.
If you like football, you might enjoy this a little bit.
If you like scary a little bit,
I enjoyed it, and I probably will watch it again. Not for a very long time, though. This movie is soaked with ideas. It doesn't execute any of them, but it's soaked with ideas of this era right now, too. But in time, I think watching it will be funner because I'll see things
through the lens of the zeitgeist of the time. once it has enough time passed to generate nostalgia, it'll be a good nostalgic watch.
Yeah, I think 20 years. My bad. I'm just thinking about this movie. So let's pause it real quick. I know a little too much about Kim Kardashian.
So then-
Music and dancing can make you not give a fuck